Lions TV, this is a post-match analysis video for yesterday's 1-0 away win at Birmingham. 3 away wins on the spin in the league. It was a 6-pointer and we came out on top for the 3rd away game in a row. Great result, if not the greatest performance, but I'll get into that. And also, before anyone goes crackers on the Millwall clobber, I coach the kids on a Sunday, so I've come straight in from that and cracking on with the post-match. So don't shit yourself, I ain't gone Millwall mad and the club ain't signed me, although they probably should. Let's take a look at the 11 that started the match. In goal, Jordan Archer, right back, Marlon Romeo, left back, James Meredith, central defence, pairing of Jake Cooper and Sean Hutchinson. Right midfield, Gilles Villar, left midfield, Ben Marshall, central midfield, O'Savs and the Wand, and up front, as always, the residents, Steve Morrison and Lee Gregory. Is that the team that I predicted would start? No, it isn't. I predicted Tunnicliffe would get the start over Williams, and I'm pleased to say I was wrong. Also, I thought McLaughlin would come back in over Romeo. Wasn't Romeo's greatest game yesterday, but again, another clean sheet, so that doesn't matter. The team that I picked was the team that started. Yeah, I was surprised that Tunnicliffe got taken out. It just shows to me that the manager, again, sees what I can see. It sounds like I'm really blowing my own trumpet in. I didn't mean it in that way. Sean Williams is a level of a player above Tunnicliffe. I think a lot of people want Tunnicliffe to be better than he actually is. And when Williams is fit, he plays. He was superb yesterday. Williams, he really, he added more to his game than we've seen in recent weeks. He was crunching in on tackles. Listen, he put a couple of bad balls in. I remember him hitting a shit corner. But I can remember what he did, and I can tell you everything pretty much that Sean Williams did in the game. When Ryan Tunnicliffe plays, I can't ever tell you a thing he does. But listen, let's not dwell on it. He didn't play, and Williams did. Good performance from Williams. There wasn't many yesterday. I'm not going to do a player ratings, VT. I'm not going to have time to still want to try and get the away day out today as well. So, it wasn't the greatest performance yesterday. And if I had to pick a man of the match, it sounds like a broken record. It would be a toss-up between Hutchinson and Gregory. A lot of people yesterday moaning at the start of the match, oh, we've got to go out and attack these. And make no mistake, Birmingham as a club are absolutely shot to pieces. There is, as Pete O'Mara said to me, there's a cloud hanging over the place. It's like going to Coventry. It was always a horrible place to go. The playoffs that year. I remember going, I think it was the second game of the season another year. We wore a green kit, we lost 4-0. We got hammered. Lucas Neal played for us at the time, I remember. But it's always been, quite, like it or not, quite notorious in English football, definitely in the Championship. One of the more feared places to go. It was absolute tin pot. I could hear two Brummies having a discussion on the way into the ground about can he still get knocked off England kits because he wants to wear them for his new pyjamas. I mean, this is what you're dealing with these days. Birmingham knocked the ball around the back. Lovely, like a five-a-side team. But as soon as that would go forward, absolutely no idea. Now, our players, it can be frustrating for the fans, for our fans. I understand that. It was frustrating for me to watch at times. I think, Harry's 100% said yesterday to Meredith and to Romeo, don't bomb on. We'll stay compact, we'll stay defensive. We were 9 points in front of them before the start of play. We don't need to go for a win. We never go for an away win. We sit back, we let teams have possession, we let teams attack, and then we try and pick them off on the counter. I think Neil Harris got it absolutely spot on yesterday. I think he said to the players, listen, let them have all the possession in the world. They can pass it round the back like the Liverpool of the 70s as much as they like. But the second they try and go forward, they had nothing. They had nothing up front. They had 2 long-range efforts that went closely wide. And other than that, the first shot was in the 89th minute on target. And then you see Steve Cottrell coming out and saying they deserve to win the game. I don't understand that. I think Neil Harris said to his players, listen, relax, they ain't got enough to break us down. We'll contain them. And then when I give the nod, we go for it. 20 minutes to go. He brings off Ben Marshall, who, by the way, was absolutely horrendous yesterday. And he's a good player. He's a very good player. I can't work out whether he wasn't fit. Was he not fit? I can't work out what's happened because he looked unfit. But at the same time, did we get 90 minutes out of him? We got the majority of the game out of him at home to Cardiff on the telly last week. So I couldn't work out on there. But listen, Fred come on, and if you see, I saw a thing with Gregors with the energy bit in the club put up during the week. They say, who's the fastest at the club? You ask Morrison, people who's one of the best players at the club. They all highly rate Fred. Fred has got a lot of talent. He just needs to channel his talent. And I'm not comparing him to Cristiano Ronaldo. But when he first came to Man United, he was doing step over in his own box and every stupid thing like that. He needs to get some control over his talent and he needs to channel his abilities in the right area. I mean, look, He come on against Derby, I think it was. He was brilliant. He started against Reading. He was superb. He played against Cardiff. He's awful. Like he didn't never play football before. Then yesterday he's come on again and he's directed. When he gets it right, Fred, he absolutely gets it right. He comes on, he changes the game. Good night, Vienna. Second stab it. He showed composure there. Left foot, good save. A lot of bodies in the box. Second attempt, hard low, hit the target. Gregors does well to jump out of the way. And that's it. We're 1-0 up. Obviously, after yesterday, we're 10 points off the playoffs. Listen, people going, oh, calm yourselves down. We're a championship club. Let's have a bit of excitement. Listen, we're safe. If we can get safe, there's absolutely no level of expectancy for us to reach the playoffs. It's completely, you know, on all levels, from fans, from pundits. We're not expected to make the playoffs this year. So if we make the playoffs this year, listen, let's dream, let's believe, let's have a fucking go. There's absolutely no reason we can't. We haven't lost in the league since New Year's Day. If you look at running the fixtures, honestly, we've got a lot of the lower teams. I think only Bristol City really up the top. Other than that, we've got the next 3 away games alone. Sheffield Wednesday at home, game we should be winning. Burton away, Saturday, game we've got a big chance of winning. Then also we go Hull away the following Tuesday. We've got a big chance of winning that. We've still got Barnsley away. We've still got Sunderland at home. We've got a lot of winnable games. So for all of that saying, oh, calm yourselves down, I'm not saying we're going to make the playoffs, but we're not expecting to make the playoffs. So let's get safe. Let's get mathematically safe. I can't say that again. Couldn't say it yesterday. Let's get mathematically safe and then let's have a go. So that is your lot for this post-match analysis video. I will do my absolute best to get an away day out later on tonight, although it might be late doors. And tomorrow, the under 23s are at home at Dartford against Watford. Dartford at Watford. No, Watford at Dartford. So I'll try and get down there and have a look. Hopefully Tim Kay will get some minutes and I'll do a little report on that one. And obviously I'll see you for a pre-match prediction because we are at home to Sheffield Wednesday on Tuesday. There you go. Got it about the 9th time of asking. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.